No.
We missed all of that. That was good.
It's fine.
Listen.
It's here now.
Yeah, it's here now. We're, you know, butts and stuff and foreskin.
I'm sorry. I'm sure it would, like, catch me off guard, but if that's your 13th reason, I wouldn't be able to keep hold of myself. I'm sorry.
That's fair, but
No.
like you couldn't just start hysterically laughing if that happened in a crowd. If you're on a panel.
I'd have to, like, step away and I'd have to go find a closet to go cry laughing because it would be just so fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Because I understand that, like, oh my god, that's horrible, and, like, they're gone now, and I get that, but that happening because I decided to come up and be a goofy fuck on stage, like, oh my god, I would not be able to live that down.
Well, there's that, I
Like,
guess.
yeah, becoming someone's 13th reason. It's like,
Because of
Jesus.
a goofy ass voice on stage, oh my god, that would be the end of all things.
Well, when we take this on the road, you can be in charge of intros on stage. How about that?
Oh god.
I will be the 13th
No,
reason.
because what just flashed through my head was that if this goes anywhere, when this goes somewhere, some fucking psychopath is gonna come on the night that they've decided it's the last night and do it.
No.
To make you fucking laugh.
No. It won't be funny anymore.
well, I mean,
We've talked about it. We've talked about it. It won't be funny anymore.
Okay.
That's how-
Sure.
If it's like
Okay.
in the moment humor, it would have killed me. But it
yeah.
would like we've
Moments
talked
lost.
about it now.
Now-
and
yeah,
it's not
now that-
a
Opportunity
thing
missed.
anymore. Yeah.
Now that
Yeah.
you've put it out into the universe pre-recording.
Yeah, it won't.
Yeah,
No, well,
right.
we caught the tail end of it, but it
Yeah.
won't be funny anymore. That's just the problem.
because you'll be expecting it.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
it would be
Okay.
the
It is-
subversion of
It's
expectation.
exactly.
It's
It's
like,
like that absurdist humor. It's
Yeah.
like the last thing you'd ever
Yeah.
fucking expect. So of course I'd fucking lose my shit,
like-
but I'd feel bad about it later.
it's
Yeah,
like
of
why-
course.
I'm sure I'd drink a whole bottle of whiskey the next day. Like, I
Right.
can't believe I made
The
an
next
ass
day.
of
I mean,
we're
myself.
not-
You walk
because
off
of-
stage and find a bottle of whiskey to drink right then and there.
Yeah, we're not saying you're completely heartless.
I am.
I
might be.
Uh,
Bitch, I might be.
Fuck General Society. Anyway. Not you, lovely listeners. I'm
No.
not talking about you, obviously. God
Welcome back to
damn.
the
Yeah,
Felonious
welcome
Friends,
back.
everybody. This is a great cold open.
As we talk about turning into somebody's 13th reason.
Yeah, right. It's like walking into your favorite convenience store, saying, "Hey, how's it going?" They just take out a pistol from under the desk. And
That would get me too.
yeah, no, yeah. Now, but now, like that
would get-
specific scenario is now off the table because we would now expect it.
Because
You know,
there are
it's
ways-
It's like the bit in
No.
American Psycho when he walks down the hall and he just guns down the security guard.
Yeah.
I farted.
No,
Not
du-
farted.
in that
I
movie-
busted out laughing
During
though.
that movie, I did laugh at like that part, and when he
Yeah.
like when he's wearing the suit and he's like doing that stupid dance, and then he just takes the hatchet to the guy, like
that
oh,
stuff does make me laugh.
Yeah, I was
'cause
like,
it's
holy shit!
It's
Dude.
that holy
Yeah.
shit, and yeah.
So fucking
Yeah.
funny. Like I when I watch that scene now, I don't even like laugh at the psychopath aspect of
Yeah.
it because I'm more focused on, hey, this guy's just about to get his fucking shit kicked
Yeah,
in.
you're like it's the
Yeah,
expectation.
because you're expecting it at that point.
Yeah.
But
So-
Fair.
the ridiculousness of it is just like, holy fuck, dude,
Yeah.
really?
Jesus.
What a
So
way
now
to start the show.
God.
right?
I'm local criminal guy.
Hi.
Yes,
I'm,
you are.
I'm the tiniest of Plat Ninjas.
I am Noodle.
Hey,
I'm
Dick,
Swithbert. Sorry, I was loading up one topic on my phone that I wanted to talk about today, just because I don't remember if we've talked about it yet. But it got
Well,
brought back to my attention via another podcast that I listened to.
Let's talk about it.
let's talk about
What
that.
you got?
Do you guys remember the Harlem Shake?
Yeah. Oh my
Yes.
God. You know.
Well,
Filthy
I mean,
Frank
okay.
invented that, right?
Who did?
No. Lil Bow Wow did in the late '90s.
Oh, okay.
The
Yeah.
original Harlem Shake was Lil Bow Wow, and he was like, fuck,
but
can't remember the other rapper who did it with him, but it was in 2013.
the
Filthy
Frank
Frank.
made the big meme, which
Yeah.
then shot into oblivion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and fucking everyone only remembers that one.
No, there's another one that I remember very well, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Tell me about your Harlem
You guys ever seen Blippi's Harlem Shake?
No. fuck is Blippi's Harlem
I
Shake?
don't
even
want
know
to
what Blippi
remember
is.
that.
You know what I'm talking
I
about then.
do.
So Blippi is like a big kids creator on YouTube.
Oh, that's
And-
why I
and
don't
not-
know. Like
well,
I
not- and I
actively
don't-
avoid
I
that
don't
side of
mean-
YouTube.
Which is fair, like totally fair. And I don't mean that they are like a kid who makes content. I mean it's an
Yeah,
adult who
yeah.
makes content for kids
yeah.
now,
He
right?
Yeah.
Like
wishes
that's
he could be Tom Kenny, but
That
that's
one.
definitely who he's trying to emulate.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's okay. Yeah,
so
one
Not
of
the
those
voice,
situations.
but like in like
the
the looks.
looks
Mm.
humor type of
Yeah.
Well, I mean lots of kids humor or whatever to get
Mm-hmm.
the kids to come in because for whatever reason adults making content for children on YouTube is just so fucking
kids
massive.
will
for
watch
some
the
fucking-
same shit on repeat all
Yeah.
goddamn day.
Yeah.
you know,
Mm.
because
Anyway.
their parents are forced to work.
Right. Well, anyway, before Steezy, before they were Blippi, they went by the online name of Steezy Grossman. I don't think that's their actual name, obviously, because who the fuck would name their kid
Is-
Steezy?
Is this the
Grossman.
guy who uploaded video of him and his friends doing something horrendous? to
So it's-
YouTube?
Maybe. Well,
Well, tell me the story.
okay. So the entire Harlem Shake video, you know how long those generally like ran.
Yeah,
Yeah, about a minute and a half.
It's just him and a buddy, and they start the whole thing kind of dancing like in a bathroom, and then when the beat drops and like all the dancing is supposed to be happening, Blippi, Steezy, whatever, is standing over top of his friend, who is on like rolled up legs overhead in a bathtub,
Oh,
and Steezy is standing over top of them like feet on the lips of the bathtub
yeah.
and just shitting on his friend.
Yep, this is the guy. Yep. Yeah.
I
Just
have
shitting.
someone who
Yeah.
needs
Like-
to know that.
Violent
straight into
diarrhea.
his-
Like
Yeah.
actually, just actually shitting.
Yeah.
Shitting, trying to shit from his ass to his friend's ass.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll let that sink in.
It's horrible.
I have the video.
And then and now he's Blippi.
It's
now he's
it-
Flippy.
it's yeah. That is the best villain turn
listen,
like
listen,
ever.
Listen,
Going from
do you
making kids
have-
content and then just violent.
no,
No, the other way
no,
around.
the other way around.
He
He
It's the
started
other way around.
shitting
Oh.
in his friend's ass.
He
and
started
then went
it-
to Blippi.
Yeah, it started off as like a pseudo
Oh.
jackass, like he
Oh
would
my
upload pseudo
God.
jackass type videos.
Oh,
And then this Harlem Shake video came out, and then they got a lot of shit for it, and he has spent a ton of money trying to rip all of that information
never
off the
going
internet, and it's
away.
not going away.
No.
no, of course it's not.
And now
He
they are
shit in his
Blippi.
friend's ass
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah.
You gotta stop saying it like that.
Well, that's what he was doing.
I know,
Look,
but
look,
come on.
look. Okay, now I fully understand the Cards Against Humanity pooping back and forth forever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah, like now I get it.
Do you want to see it?
No,
No.
no.
I have it loaded up. It's right here.
No.
It's right.
I watched Two Girls
I already-
One Cup.
I already-
when I was young. I don't want to see that.
Look, I already told you my favorite
Okay.
video on the entire internet, and it has something
Yeah,
to do with poop.
yes.
So I don't need another one. So
Okay,
stop. Like
listen,
the description is
listen,
enough.
There's
Listen,
three.
okay?
We got Two Girls
Just,
One Cup. Fucking
he-
Blippi apparently,
fucking
and then
He
yours.
knows Jester, okay?
my
my friend
God.
Jester, you know
Okay.
him, the tall one.
I've met.
Yeah, okay. He's got
have met.
4 kids now.
Oh my God.
His 4 kids
Who would-
love
okay.
Blippi.
Can
This
I
is
send
gonna
you
be
the link
awesome.
and you send the link to Jester?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'll send you the
Yay.
link
And
right
I'm
now.
going to tell him, like, dude, I have a
This is
video
your
about
origin
Blippi
story.
that you need to see.
This
He's
is
never gonna want to watch Blippi again.
He's
yeah. This
never
is
gonna
your
wanna talk to me
children's
again.
favorite
Oh,
YouTube channel's
no.
origins.
Don't do that.
No, we're great friends.
Okay.
We've been through
Yeah,
a lot
yeah.
Oh
together.
my
All right, I
fucking
just sent
God.
it to
Thank
you.
you. I
You're
hate
welcome.
you.
No, you don't. You
I do.
fucking love me, and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Anyway, that
Oh
was
my
it. I just wanted to
God.
remind people on the internet that Blippi used to try to shit into his friend's
Yeah,
ass.
no, this definitely is not going anywhere.
The fact that
Ever.
it's on the Internet Archive.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
I'm in need of a larger sea vessel.
Harlem. It's also the there's a URL on
Fucking
top of the
God.
video that says HarlemShakePoop.com.
Yes, it does. It
I don't
does.
think that website
No-
exists anymore, but it is on
But
an online
please-
archive.
You know what? Someone check it out. Let us know in the comments.
Yes.
I've checked it out. It's fucking awful.
Okay, well.
I mean,
Okay.
I grew up
Fuck.
on Live Leak watching people get
These
beheaded.
Yeah.
kids
So
are
No,
like-
no.
like
so,
this is nothing.
So when Reddit was like becoming big, like the only few ones that I was on was like watch people die and shit like that because I was an edge lord.
Right.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Who
Reddit.
amongst
Reddit
us?
was a wild place until like 3 years ago.
No, it's ever since the Ukraine war, it got wild again.
It has gotten
In
wild
a way- in a
little
way,
more.
No,
Yeah,
man.
it-
Like you need
but-
to understand. I've seen videos
Oh,
of
I have
like
too.
families ripped apart by
Oh, yeah.
BTRs.
No,
It's-
I know,
it's
but
still there.
but it's more of like there's a focused reason for a lot of that. It's to be against that war and against the genocide
Oh,
that's going on in
sure.
Gaza. Like there's
was
like
talking-
more of a purpose behind it of like showing that violence, you know. But before like 5-6 years ago with watch people die, that was literally just a subreddit of watching people die, and it, for no other purpose.
Chinese industrial accidents are some of the wildest.
Dude.
fucking
Every animated
CCTV.
video that you've seen about a Chinese industrial accident is a one-for-one animated recreation of something that was
Yep.
I
recorded in
believe
a
that.
Chinese factory.
Yeah, I can believe
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can.
Yep.
There
No,
is some poor schizophrenic Chinese man in like fucking Wow that's just losing his fucking mind because he has watched people die every day for work and then recreated it for the safety
I
of
mean, there
others.
has to
Sure.
be some sort of sick fuck to do that. Unless
Either
they're
that
being
or
forced.
you're
Or either
like,
that or so emotionally detached from
Yeah.
their own
Well,
experiences.
sick fuck.
Like-
I mean, aren't we all?
Well, you don't necessarily have to be like sick.
I guess.
You could be like just super like, you know what? I'm just never gonna think about this anymore.
when's the
Yeah.
last
Just
time any of you
block
have
it all
almost
out.
accidentally killed yourselves?
Accidentally?
Yeah. Like made a misstep and you
Um,
were like, "Oh fuck, that could have killed me."
Daily?
I took
I am so clumsy. It's stupid.
Okay, but like any like thing that sticks out in particular, no.
No, I
Man,
mean like
it's been so long.
brake checking people.
That's fair. What about you?
I was on Zoloft for a little while and it fucked with my short-term memory enough that I took 4 doses in less than a 2-hour period.
Oh no.
I did
Goddamn.
recently
Yeah.
accidentally overdose on my medication.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
I remember waking up on my bathroom floor at a puddle of my own dried blood because I
Oh,
smashed my
man.
face against
We
the
did talk
my
about that.
my
yeah.
restroom door at some point, and there was a big, my forehead-sized hole in the door,
That's
and
right.
so yeah. At some point, I came out of it, but not entirely. And then, yeah, when I woke up and actually came to, all my limbs were completely numb. Like
Oh,
just
yeah.
nothing.
Yay!
And
seal
then I was
paralysis.
just like,
Yeah.
and I'm laying on the bathroom floor. I'm like, oh, I'm dying. This is what dying is like.
Yeah.
Because everything was cold and like I could barely breathe.
Yeah.
And like I literally, when I say my limbs were numb, like there was no functionality whatsoever.
Yeah.
I was on my floor for like 20 minutes, just
Wild,
trying to like
dude.
wiggle my way to my bed, and I used my phone's voice to text basically to call my aunt who was a nurse
Yeah.
for like 40 years. I was like, hey,
By the way, I'm dying.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
like I was slurring. She was
Yeah.
like, "You need to hang up with me and call 911."
That was
By that point,
yeah.
my right arm came back to life, and I was just like, "Okay." So I called 911.
Mm-hmm.
They got there, and like even their machines were picking up the shit that was just like, "Oh, you want to go?"
do you
Yeah.
You need a ride?
Do you need a
Yeah.
trip to the ER?
Yeah.
I think you need a ride in the wee woo wagon, son.
Because they were just like, your eyes have no color. I'm like, what does that mean? They're just like, And so yeah, I spent the next few hours in the hospital. Like I came back to and everything, but
Nice.
That's
yeah, I got back home and I threw that shit out immediately because at the recommendation of the EMTs, they were like, don't keep any of that shit in your house anymore.
Don't take
Yeah.
that ever.
Yeah.
Again.
That does
Don't-
not sound.
No touch.
No.
Wow.
No,
No.
Not
so
touchy.
my brain's been quite fucked up ever since then. Like it's what kind of caused my insomnia.
And me having
Yeah.
weird MC Escher dreams when I take too many fucking melatonin. I won't get over that. It was literally just an evil doppelganger with me with pliers that wanted to rip my fucking teeth out, chasing
Oh.
me through like an MC Escher style world.
That sounds terrifying.
I
Sounds
was-
like my sleep
I
paralysis
did
demon.
not have
Yeah,
a fun
it is
time. That was
Yeah.
the first dream I've had in a little while, and I think the melatonin helped induce it.
For sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Put you into
Very
that deep
strange.
REM.
It was
Yeah.
very strange.
No, if your brain is like not tired and not ready to go to sleep, and you take melatonin, you will experience sleep paralysis. It's
wow.
fucking crazy because it only affects you physically.
Mhm.
So like if your brain is still awake, yeah, melatonin is one of the best ways to both kick off sleep paralysis and lucid dreaming.
That's
Yeah.
great.
I'm
Because
not
now I'm going to
supposed to
take
take it.
5 again.
No melatonin.
I'm going to go kick
for
that
me.
fucker's ass.
I just
I used to take 20 milligrams of melatonin back in the day.
I'm not allowed to because my epilepsy. I only really have seizures in my sleep, so my doctor's like, never take melatonin.
Yeah, you don't want to sleep too deeply in that.
Right.
Jesus, fuck.
What about you?
I already sleep deep enough.
Yeah, so back to the accidental suicide.
It's God. It's just been. I have no idea.
Really?
Yeah.
And
Like,
most people
I've
probably
got-
won't have a story like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I could tell you. Have I talked about the story when I got my wisdom teeth taken out?
No.
Okay, so this is probably the closest thing I can think of to like accidental suicide of some form. When I was, I don't know, 18,
Okay.
something like that. I went to go get my wisdom teeth taken out, and my dentist office was like half a mile from the house. Like I could take a back road from my place, pop out onto a main street, and it was right there across the road. So I borrowed my buddy's car because he was staying at my place at the time, and I drove up there, drove myself to the dentist office, got there,
Yep.
checked in, got put in the chair, and they were like, "Okay, count down from 10."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Okay, 10, 9, 8," and then I woke up on my couch.
Oh. Yeah.
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 So somewhere
I count that. Somewhere in the interim.
a 2-hour span, I got my wisdom teeth removed. I drove myself from the dentist office to Walmart. I waited for Walmart to fill my pain med prescription, and then I drove home.
Yep.
And I
probably
woke up-
took a dose.
Probably took a dose.
Yeah.
Woke up on my couch watching Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Sounds about right.
So I don't know
But-
how I drove. I don't know how they let me leave.
Just 2
Like,
hours is
just
gone.
2 hours is gone.
Just gone.
Absolutely should not
Absolutely
have
gone.
let you leave.
Yeah.
No,
You're supposed to
no,
have
for
somebody
fucking real.
there
Yeah, yeah,
the
yeah.
Shit.
whole
Right.
time. The
Yeah.
whole time.
Nowadays, like doctors' offices will call Ubers. Or like, you want us to call someone for you, especially if you're too loopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which, if Uber had existed back then, like I'm sure
Probably
they
would've,
or
yeah.
would have, but like
yeah,
I
that's,
don't know how I got home at all. I
Even-
have zero memory of that. Like literally 2-hour span.
the brain is fascinating.
I had like a 6 months like that on Xanax.
Yeah.
I don't remember fucking anything that happened to me, but I know I was going to work. I
Dude.
was delivering pizza. I was
Xanax is intense.
I was doing a
Like-
lot of other shit related to driving all over the town and up and down from Phoenix, and it was I mean I lived a whole life for 6 months, normal, did all my things, don't remember a goddamn thing.
Yeah. Probably didn't feel much of anything either. Like
I don't fucking know.
the one time I took a Xanax, I just felt nothing.
Yeah, well,
Hmm.
yes,
For, like, hours.
that's generally what it's like.
Yeah.
I just get really
Ugh.
tired and emotional.
Woof.
I think the closest I've ever come to that was I did blackout drunk drive home.
No.
Was
Yes.
that
Yeah.
not
See,
for real?
those are also pretty rough. Like,
I was dealing with a scam artist at the bar,
oh,
and I was doing my best to prolong things so he would go the fuck away.
Okay.
And
Okay.
closing time ended up coming, and I had
Closing
drank
time.
approximately 10 22-ounce glasses of beer.
Yeah, I can
And
see that.
I projectile vomited in the bathroom like almost everything that I had put into my body. And
well, yeah.
I remember getting in my car, nothing afterwards, and waking up in the shower.
Just at some point in the future.
The water
yeah.
just brought you back to life.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was in. So I have the shower bath combo. The life. And I was
Yeah, you're
in the
like
shower
in it.
bath, leg up on the fucking side. I had
God.
the hot water just baking my
Yeah.
fucking body, bro.
laying in the
Yeah,
basin.
literally, I was
Yeah.
sweating it out. I was like,
not
damn.
like you're taking a bath. No,
No,
fully
no,
in
no,
it.
yeah.
Oh my god.
I was
Yeah, I've definitely
ruined.
woken up like that before.
Ruined. I stopped drinking
God, that's
for a
rough.
while after that. I
You
was like, I'm
should've.
done.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Good boy. Good boy.
You're all fucking retarded.
A little bit. A little.
Hey, look, we've all done some kind of drugs at some point in our lives.
Fucking hell, yeah, no kidding.
Caffeine counts.
I think
Caffeine counts.
the most recent accidental was probably Jimmy John's, though. You know about that.
No, you don't almost accidentally kill yourself when you work for Jimmy John's. That is always on purpose,
You
Yes.
and you
do.
always step away from the edge at the last second because you realize it's not worth it.
You do accidentally kill yourself at Jimmy John's when someone puts the onion dicer in the tray with the hard pokes outwards.
Okay, yeah, no,
And
you're
you nearly trip into it, spiking yourself through the eye.
Oh my
yeah.
god.
Yeah,
Okay.
no,
What?
All right.
Yeah.
No.
So I round it there. It is like
If
the
someone
the
does that and you
corner
round the
is
corner
here.
too quick.
Yeah, the
Wow.
corner is like right here, and the fucking rack would be here. So I rounded the corner and like grabbed the edge to swing around,
Yeah.
and slipped on a fucking apron that was on the ground.
Nice.
And I just fell forward and stopped myself. And when I looked up, there was the thing right in front of my face, and I went,
Ah.
"Oh,
Yeah.
that would have killed me.
Well,
It's like, oh, that would hurt.
that probably would have killed me."
Final Destination's calling. They want their plot back.
No shit, man.
Jesus.
That's
Yeah.
part of the reason why I quit Jimmy John's. I was tired of that place trying to kill me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I sliced both my thumb and my index finger really bad while working for that fucking company.
We don't like that company.
No, fuck them. Well,
I liked delivering pizza. I didn't do anything in the kitchen.
Delivering
Yes.
stuff is
That-
mad fun. Like
Yeah.
actually
Mhm.
working in the kitchen, I didn't fucking sign up for that.
Mhm.
I
Yet they
did
tried to
not-
make me do it
no.
anyway.
I would say, nope, I'm going to go home if there's nothing to deliver. I'm not prepping pizzas tonight. Thank you. Good night.
it's not that I'm the opposite, but I don't mind food prep. Like, I don't mind doing it.
I-
Like, it's
just
more of like if I'm working with the right crew, then then I have a
Yes.
fun time. Like, if I actually had control over who the fuck was on my shifts when I worked at Jimmy John's, and I didn't have to work with Milton. I don't give a fuck about Ducks and that guy's name. Fucking Milton.
Whoever you are, fuck you.
Goddamn Milton. To work with that motherfucker as my goddamn assistant manager.
I was fine prepping pasta, but no.
Milton's
Not
Milton
pizzas.
Factory.
Milton Factory. Hello, welcome to
Milton's
Milton's Milton Factory.
Do not eat. This is not,
You-
this is
you're
not
not-
edible. Oh my god.
You do not eat. You cannot put in fridge. It's not food. It's only Milton. Thank you.
Yes, Milton. That is basically how the dude's brain worked.
Yeah.
Like there was nothing
Okay.
else but Milton.
It is
Milton.
Milton.
I am Milton.
It is Milton time.
He's
Milton
just
is cutting the meat. Sandwich time for Milton. Yes, Milton, good.
He would do 5 slices. Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Milton good.
Milton good. I have done 5 slicing. Now it's time to do little dance and screw around for 2 minutes.
It's again. Then we go back to complaining turkey. It's just
Very
again.
good.
Slices.
Milton good. I'm doing good.
That's what working with him was actually like.
And
Is,
actually fucking watching an autistic child with 2 brain cells running around a kitchen.
So it was like staring at a mirror at yourself? Or?
yep, and having his stepdad and his mom as like the regional directors of the
Excuse
fucking
me?
company.
Nepotism.
No,
It was
yeah.
like the biggest form of nepo baby you could ever. The dude was like,
No, Jaden Smith. Anyway,
I don't think we've had this conversation before.
Nepo babies.
but Jaden is just weird, and he just sort of leans into the weirdness.
So,
Like I would say Willow is more of the
His
nepo
anime
baby
sucked.
getting into like because
Yeah.
her record deal is literally because Will Smith had a record deal. That's it. That's the only
Yeah.
reason why she's making music. It's decent music, but it's
Yeah.
like,
is it?
come on. That's why I say it's decent. It's like
Is it-
middle of the road. It's like
It's pop.
radio pop. She made a song with Travis Barker. It literally
Did
just
she?
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It just sounds like MGK with her
Okay.
singing over it because it was Travis Barker who wrote
Sure.
all of MGK's songs
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
weird.
Why did you put that there?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
He's
Just
lonely.
not on not on the table. Not on the
He's-
table.
He's lonely. It's my fucking table.
No, not on
You
the
already
table.
put a coffee stain on it.
I know, not on the table.
So
Coffee stain.
Is that not a coffee stain?
Where?
I mean, I would assume it's not actually coffee. I'm just right
it's
here.
a cum stain.
That's a very perfectly circular cum stain. If you can do that, how have you not like moved to Vegas and made $1 million?
That definitely didn't come from me, unfortunately. That must have come from your father.
It may have come from father. Shout out to
Daddy.
Anyway,
Shout out to Jay and Pepe.
Shout out to
shout
Jay
out
and
to
Pepe.
Jay and Pepe.
Oh, yeah.
So I found something
Hello.
on Reddit, and I need to actually find this physically because we need to play it on stream.
Okay.
The Sinking of the Titanic, the game from 1975.
I
Okay.
just lost the
It's
game.
a board game. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, we
it's
all
a board
lost.
game.
Yeah. It is a board game.
Ah, damn
There's
it,
the
I
picture
didn't-
of it.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Cute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Found it randomly on on. I think it was What the Fuck or something. But yeah, I want to find this.
Okay.
I want to
Okay.
play it.
We
Okay.
all need
Yeah.
to play Blast Radius.
Check eBay.
Right? That's
Check
what I was
eBay.
thinking. Yeah.
That's probably the easiest way you're going to find a copy of that game.
eBay.
Mhm.
eBay's your friend.
Shout out to Sticker Man Tony.
Right.
Right.
I was about to start singing eBay by Weird Al, but we probably would have got a
I've been
strike.
Probably.
I've been annoying the shit out of my friends because we have a music bot in our server, and I keep playing the Albuquerque song.
But
Play
have
Stuck
you-
in the Closet.
No,
That'd be
dude, the
way
have you
fun.
Albuquerque
heard
song
Albuquerque?
is so good.
it's 11 and a half minutes long
Yeah.
of him just telling a story of a man taking a road trip to Albuquerque.
No,
That's
he
the
wins a
entire
road
thing.
trip to
Or
Albuquerque.
wins a road trip
No,
to Albuquerque.
but that's not even the point of the song. The point of
No,
the song is that he really hates sauerkraut.
Yeah, he really fucking hates
Yeah.
sauerkraut.
Oh my god,
The
dude.
the stint in the donut shop in that song
Oh
is
my
so
God,
good.
so funny.
So fucking yeah.
No,
you
we're
need
out
to-
of jelly
donuts.
I am
So, like-
unaware of this.
I'll play it for you later.
Okay.
Yeah,
The
Weird Al
Albuquerque
is like
song.
is parody to perfection.
No, I love Weird Al.
Albuquerque.
Yeah.
Love me some Weird Al.
But this song does something totally different from the rest of his stuff.
Mhm.
It's like,
sounds like
a
it.
totally unique thing that he
Yeah.
just
Who
did,
is it?
and it almost
They
it
really
almost like
don't
goes like a
answer.
radio play,
Oh, that's fun.
and it's just silly and absurd the
Yeah.
entire way through. It's
I love it.
beautiful.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it shows like
Is that
almost
on
like
Apocalypse?
yeah, it was Apocalypse.
It was the last song on that album.
Yep, it was the very last song, and it was
Yeah,
like
because it's 12
it was
minutes
like-
long.
Yeah, it
You're not
was.
going to put that on slot 3.
Are you sure about that? Electric Wizard would like to talk to you.
Well, all right.
Bong Ripper would like to have us.
Two Mold would like to enter the conversation.
Tomb Mold still has regular length tracks. Miserable by Bong Ripper. There's a 28.5-minute track on that bitch.
And it's 2 chords.
Almost.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, the first 10.5 minutes of it is one riff played 5 minutes with no distortion, and then the other 5 minutes with distortion, and then the drums come in.
Oh, wow.
It's beautiful.
Mhm. Yep. It's I love being a Doomhead. Love being a Doomhead. It's like, I have a 20-minute ride to work. Damn it, can't play my favorite song.
Aw. Won't be able to
No,
finish
but
it.
you could play your 2 favorite punk albums.
Yeah. No, in 30 minutes, fuck, I could play like 8 7-inches.
Yeah.
Just the entire discography of Minor Threat would be over by the time I hit the
Basically.
highway.
Nice.
Basically.
The Albuquerque song. Fucking hell. What a great track.
We needed to, this is, I mean, someone's definitely done it before, but we need to go to Albuquerque and just fucking blast that shit.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
There's no,
No?
reason to go to New Mexico
There's
at all
absolutely
ever.
no
Yeah.
fucking reason.
It's
to go
like
to New
going to
Mexico.
Tucson. Like, why would you?
That- yeah,
I
that's-
actually do have a friend in Utah. They're
to
crazy mechanic
Tucson.
friend, and they were like, let's go to fucking Utah, or not Utah. Let's go to New Mexico and buy a pizza and throw it on an old lady's roof. And I was like, are you seriously pulling a Breaking Bad on
Okay,
me right now?
that's funny.
See, okay.
And I think that was a prank around the time that Breaking Bad was
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Oh, yeah,
everyone
no,
was
that-
doing
that,
it,
like,
became like a
right.
real problem.
Yeah.
No, the
The
person that owned the house, I believe, sold it to the city, and then the city had to
Put up
put up
fencing.
fence
Yeah.
around it,
Yeah.
so
Yep.
that
Yeah.
no one, yeah.
Well, that's
Meanwhile,
what-
But that
like-
didn't stop people.
No, it's
It really didn't
be
stop
able to
people.
frisbee that motherfucker up on the
Yeah.
roof.
Of course, it
Right?
didn't stop people.
Absolutely.
We live in America.
Right,
They're
yeah.
just gonna
Those-
you tell
don't
Americans
care
to
about
not
that
do
shit.
something.
was America.
Yeah.
They'll build
Yeah,
a
it's like you tell
catapult.
Americans not to do something. That's the thing they're going to do the next
Yeah.
day
Especially like
with
our
all of their friends.
like our
Yeah.
generation. Like our generation,
Oh, yeah,
the Zoomers,
millennial-
like it's
yeah,
over.
millennials
Yeah.
and Z, like we're all just like, oh, really? Okay, and then we just
We're gonna find a way to make it
Yeah.
fucking work now.
and Zoomers take it.
Tested.
No, don't put that in there. Put this in there. We got to finish this off.
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
putting Fireball in my motherfucking Mountain Dew.
That does sound absolutely vile.
I'll do it.
I mean, try it at least once,
No, I'm kidding. Don't. Not right now.
dude.
God
Okay,
damn it.
so
All right, fine.
Put your money where your mouth is, punk.
no, seriously, when I was a drinker, I always said that I gotta try everything at least once. Yeah, there we go.
Woo,
Sorry
we're
about
back.
We had to move something before liquid spilled upon it.
Yeah. Also, that would have been a smart idea. Fucking filling a liquid from a very
flimsy.
free pour kind of thing
Hey,
with the
I have great aim. All right.
with the
Listen, I don't
the
wanna-
keyboard. You were touching the keyboard with your hands.
That's probably why I
Yeah.
accidentally touched a button. I've never seen that masterboard there before, so that's new. Anyway,
I think I
We're
think it was
Bottoms up,
I
gold
think
post.
accidentally someone hit like F1 or tab or something
Yeah,
and it brought
that's
it
what
up,
it looks
and I
like.
actually like that being there.
Yeah.
okay, it's not
Yeah.
terrible.
Cool. We're learning as
It
we
tastes
make
like
mistakes.
Mountain
Right?
Dew with the spice kick at the from the end of the Fireball.
It just tastes like regular Mountain Dew.
There's got to be some cinnamon
More or
to
less.
it.
Yeah, the kick,
Yeah.
the end kick.
Okay,
It goes
so it's
down
just
Mountain
at,
Dew,
like, yeah.
and then it comes back as Fireball.
Ew.
That okay. So the two flavors don't mix,
Yeah,
and they
no.
just you just sort of experience
Heh.
it.
This is what
Yeah.
two Mold
Look
meant when they said
separate.
two worlds become one.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew and Fireball. You won't do it.
Take this. Take it.
No, it
it's
was-
alcohol. Drink
Yeah,
it. Drink
my
it.
alcohol.
Drink it. Chug the bottle. Do it.
Jesus
I
Christ!
dare you.
You dare
Why are
me to
you
choke the
staring into
bottle?
my soul specifically, the one who doesn't drink?
I had to look
Like,
somewhere. Listen, it's hard to fucking squeeze the life out of it.
Squeeze it.
Yeah. I would love for that thing to just pop
I would love
open.
for the bottom to bust out
Oh no.
and just coat my crotch in
Absolutely
vodka.
Splash your dick with vodka.
Fucking smear
Do that
off.
to my cock and balls.
Put them in my hand.
Torture.
What is
Bottoms
this
up.
show?
Look,
Like-
man.
look. I don't know anymore.
I found myself. We've been watching Shameless on Netflix.
Yeah.
I've never watched it before. Well, that's not
I've
true.
heard it's a pretty good show.
I saw part of
very
one episode like a while ago. So we didn't have anything else we were watching, and she's a huge fan of the show.
Up until season 9.
Tell them how big of a fan you are.
Up until season 9.
Well, that's
And then I stopped watching because season 10 was too political and bullshit. And then it just kept going and going and going. And it was just kept getting more and more political. And I didn't give a fuck. So I stopped watching after season 9. That's how much of a fan I am.
She also tried to build.
Oh, I have been attempting to build the Shameless house in The Sims. But I don't want to talk about that right now, or else I will cry.
That has alcohol in it, by the way.
I'm aware. Thank you.
it's frustrating. It's just like
No.
no.
They did a big update in last January, and all like 600 hours of all of my progress on The Sims, all of my families, everything is fucking gone.
How? Mine didn't
It-
disappear.
Because I didn't play for a long time. Like, I hadn't logged in since, like, my last login was like July 2023. They did the update January 2024, and then I logged in for the first time in October of 2024, and that's my only save file. Is 30 minutes of effort and like half of a house.
That's what.
It happened to a lot of people.
Yeah. That was,
I am absolutely
Fuck.
fucking devastated. I cried for like 2 hours. I'm gonna fucking cry.
no, no,
don't
seriously.
cry.
They,
No.
like
I'm sorry. to
I
hear
feel
that.
that. No, it's woof.
I have like
God
weird
damn.
That was a
legacy
while after me.
saves in Minecraft with like friends I don't have anymore that I just walk through, and I'm like, damn, dude,
Dude,
shit used to
yeah.
be different.
I logged into. I looked on my computer. Yeah, had an 11-and-a-half-year-old Minecraft world that I jumped into. And it was like this base, this base that I had built, all my friends and shit.
Oh,
Stop it.
No,
No, yeah.
both of us.
No, both.
Yes.
It looks like pickle juice now.
Yeah.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like,
drink the juice.
I will drink the juice.
It's fine.
the juice.
I'm fine.
Oh no, fever.
Yeah, you can go fucking
the
suck
fuck
his
is
dick, though.
You've never seen the NASA Peepo shit?
No.
Oh my
NASA
god.
You can show me later.
Oh
Never
my
seen
God.
NASA Peepo?
It is so this isn't entirely accurate. It's going to be a blanket statement, but every country has their own version of like Sesame Street, essentially.
Right.
So it would stem to reason that there's going to be like a lot of like shows and whatnot, right? There's just like this Swedish, right, puppet show with this like
Sorry,
little
Mom.
girl that like does life stories and shit, but half the shit she just does seems like torture sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like she's doing it at like the other end of a gun barrel. It's like it's
She's
fucking weird.
fucking,
Yeah.
like trying to give this little duck puppet like some juice like a child would, and you think
Yeah.
it's wholesome, and then she starts waterboarding the fucking thing, and she's like,
Jesus
oh
Christ.
no, fever, oh no.
Yeah, like just gently pouring it onto the duck's face, but going,
Oh,
oh no.
Holy
Oh,
shit!
So
In a really heavy
funny.
Swedish
And
accent.
it's a really
Oh,
like
no.
serious children's show
Yeah.
too.
Wow.
That's the wild part.
Yeah, it's like it's almost like oddly
Oh
relaxing.
god,
Okay.
it's
Really
like don't hug me, I'm scared, but for
Yeah,
children.
that's what it was sounding
Mhm.
like.
Yeah,
Salad
just-
fingers for babies.
Oh my god.
No.
I like rusty spoons.
Oh my god.
I like rusty spoons.
I remember when that first happened. Fucking, what was it?
I
It
know.
was albino black sheep.
Yeah.
You saw that? Yeah.
Mhm.
Stumbling across that when you're like 12, 13
Mhm.
years old, like
I
at
was, like,
1 in the
8.
morning, the first
Yeah.
time you just
Yeah.
stayed up.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
When I needed a break from stickdeath.com.
He's still posting shit today. Like, even
Yeah.
The salad fingers guy?
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Well, he's a professional animator.
Okay, well that's fair. Well, I would hope so after the shit
Right.
that he's done with salad fingers. Like,
Mhm.
fuck, dude.
Ballad singers.
Ballad
Right.
singers.
Ballad singers.
Yacht rock.
Hey,
Rod
look. Yacht rock would be great if I could just write that into like my twilight years.
Rot Yak.
Why couldn't you? It
Because
doesn't seem that difficult.
I'm really bad at keyboards.
Well, I'm gonna buy a keytar eventually, so it'll be fine.
Keytar.
Oh, all right.
I want a keytar so bad, dude.
I can rock the keytar.
That's
He's been talking about it for a minute.
I want a keytar so goddamn bad. You have no
the
idea.
first thing I'm gonna do with that keytar is play funky tune.
The first thing you're gonna
As
do
you
with that
should.
keytar is you're gonna learn Ailstorm songs, and we're
Yeah.
gonna go have fun
Yeah.
on a corner somewhere
Yeah.
with a generator.
Abso-fucking-lutely, actually. You're
And a little
rocking out.
pig nose amp.
Little
Yeah.
pig nose
Yeah.
amp dressed
Yeah,
up like a
essentially.
couple of
Strapped to your
pirates.
Fucking like
Mhm.
yeah.
Rocking
And then you can do, like-
loaded flintlock pistols.
Do like baby elephant walk as you walk behind like people randomly.
What is this just gonna be like a foursome like fucking absurdist
yes.
live podcast like in
Abso-fucking-
downtown
Yeah.
Phoenix or some shit?
Absolutely, that would be great.
We just
Yeah,
hang
we'll
out.
just
Camp
it.
out right on ASU campus. No
Let's
one
do
will
it.
bother us.
Let's do it
Wait,
at
what?
night. Let's do it like after the sun goes down, when like the college kids are going out to like fucking parties,
Like
so we just
actual
fuck with
pirate
drunk people.
Yeah.
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 Be like, come over here, man. Come fucking hang out with us. Be like, no,
Exactly.
man, don't be a loser. Come fucking
Yeah.
hang with us.
Yeah. And
Be like, so what are you going to school for? I'd be like, I want to be an astronaut. And be like,
you're like,
yeah.
all right, dude.
Be
cool.
like, yeah, like, well, I need to tell you something. Man. You gotta lay off the sauce, bro.
Just stupid phrase.
Just imagining a frat bro starting to break down in the middle of fucking like college square, like, I need to get through finals. Shit would fucking kill me, dude.
My dad will disown
My dad wanted me to be a lawyer.
Well,
I hate reading.
I want to be a football star. Like, well, you're at the wrong
my God.
college.
Yeah.
Should have gone to Texas A&M there, fuckboy.
Right. And AFI has a great song called "I Want to Be a High School Football Hero." That's making
Yeah.
fun of people like that.
yeah.
It's like,
We're a football star.
yeah.
Fuck, dude. What is this podcast?
Look, we
It
ask
is
ourselves
what
every
it
20
is.
minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
It is what it is. Noodle,
It's
you said it
exactly what
perfect.
it needs to be.
It's exactly what it. Yep.
It's just for us.
It's
You know, I've actually, I'm going to completely derail this conversation because I'm a jackass. I've
Oh,
been
no.
making use of my Bone Daddy fan.
Have you been?
Yeah.
Okay.
And now I just want to bring it everywhere with me. I should have brought it today. Now that I know that this
Bone
thing's
Daddy
dead.
fan.
Is it a hand fan?
Yeah, it's like my fan up there. We got all of our fans
It's like-
together
like a
at
big
Comic
hand
Con last
fan.
year.
Yeah.
So I got that one that says I think that one says Senpai on it, but it's got like a bunch of Ahigo faces like printed around
Of course you would
course.
have.
'Cause it's
that
fucking
one.
funny, all right?
Of course you'd have that.
Of course it is.
But this guy,
Me, like the psychopath I am. Mine
Yeah.
says Bone Daddy and has a picture of Skeletor doing the thing on
That's
it.
amazing.
And the
Actually,
font
that's
is like
really
little.
funny.
The font is little bones too.
Naturally.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's very good.
Bone Daddy.
I'm wearing my Peach Daddy shirt today.
Peach
See
Daddy.
that?
Oh, Daddy wants them peaches.
Jesus.
Daddy needs them
You know,
peaches.
it took me way too long to figure out that the Outkast song "Peaches and Cream" is
No.
"Peaches and
I don't
Cream" is
wanna
actually
answer
like
that.
a sex song.
How does he keep calling when we're doing the podcast?
I don't know.
Pick it up and scream, and then
He knows.
we're just-
Nope. He hung up
Aw.
on me.
damn it.
He
Well, if he
hung up
calls
on me.
back, we're picking up and we're all screaming at once and then hanging up on him.
That's
Okay.
fine.
Sounds good.
Because that's just how this podcast goes.
Once again, shout out to Jay. Stop calling me.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Stop calling.
God fucking
me.
damn it. We do the
That was-
recording at the same time every fucking Saturday.
You
That's
fucking-
probably why he's
but
calling. We
you
probably said that once, and now he's like, "Oh, I got a call."
Actually, you know what? You might be
delivered
right.
that
Yeah, you might
line.
be right. Yeah.
Very Randy Feltface. It was very nice.
Fuck you.
It was very
Oh,
good.
dude, I'm so mad at you.
I'm sorry.
Very
What?
So
sad.
sorry for Randy Feltface.
Well, also the fact that he
fucking
didn't tell me that there was
I-
non-alcoholic drinks there.
I had literally.
See, if
like,
I would have known that, I would have just.
$4 bottle
Dude,
of water.
I
I had just gotten paid.
I
would've
had
been-
like no money in my shit, and then someone else was like, "I'm going," and then I looked at my shit, and I had just enough for a ticket, and my grandfather gave me extra cash
So
for drinks.
you could have just told us
yeah.
it was happening.
I-
though.
and I had the money to go.
I'm
Right,
sorry.
It's not like we were asking you to
I'm
buy us
sorry.
a fucking ticket.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Are
You
you?
are.
Yes. Yes,
You
because
really
no,
are.
I will
You're not.
shoot all three of you
You
dead
had
in
a
a
good
murder
time.
suicide.
You had a good time. You had
Yeah,
2
you did
drink
right, I did.
minimum, and then you showed us all pictures and
Yeah,
laughed at us.
right?
I did. I did laugh at you. I was drunk as shit and high as hell. You're damn right I fucking laughed
Mongoloid.
at you. I had a great fucking time. That crowd work sucked, so I'm actually mad
Really?
about going to the first show. Yeah.
Aw,
Like, it did
okay.
suck.
Well,
2 of his 3 crowd
Okay.
work targets were fucking duds.
Well, he performed
Oh.
at what? Tempe Improv?
Yeah, Tempe
Yeah.
Improv.
Okay, so it's a bunch of college students. What fucking stories are they gonna have?
No, we actually had the dude that he picked in the VIP section had a really good fucking bit about the HOA, and we all had to explain the HOA to an Australian.
fun. I love that. Fucking
Where would have been,
choice.
you know, that comedy spot on High Street?
Yes.
That would have been a good crowd work show because
That
that's where
would've
all
been
of
good.
like the rich people who don't understand comedy go.
Yeah.
And
Ah.
Yeah, he would have had a fucking
They
field
just
day
they
at
set
that
themselves
place.
up.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. It's that kind of crowd.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Because I
Shout
go
out
to that
Randy
mellow.
Feltface.
Yeah, seriously, if we can get him on the
Yeah,
podcast.
no shit. I would love to have just a man, like with the table is tapered off and we can't see underneath it, and there's
We'll
just
have
a
to move-
puppet coming through the middle.
We'll have to move the drum set,
Yeah.
or just put a sheet over the drum set.
Right,
But yeah,
that's
we
what
just
I
put
was
a
gonna
sheet over.
say,
Yeah.
To see the puppet come over, hello.
Yeah.
Then he can
Feed
do a
the
rim shot
microphone
anytime
up
he
under-
wants.
God.
Right.
That would be golden.
Oh my god.
Absolutely.
I still have to
top
get this
tier.
shirt to Holmberg.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Just
Yeah, it's been laying over the bass drum for like what 3 weeks now.
Well, it's okay because I took 3 weeks to get it to you.
Shirtberg.
Sherberg.
Shirtberg.
Sherberg.
By the way,
Shirt
shout out to
gate.
Toledo, whose episode has taken over the number 2 slot.
Yeah, like big time.
Thank God.
Not quite big time. It's number 2, but
Hey, listen.
Holmberg
Well-
still has a.
Oh, listen.
Well, we're
of
talking
course
sizable
Holmberg is
lead.
number
Hey, look,
one.
if we have
Sorry.
100 of plays, then you know,
100 of plays.
I like to
you
see
know, we're
that.
winning,
I
you
like
know?
to see that 99 turn into a solid 3-digit.
right? Yeah, 100.
100.
So what if 5 of them are from me? So what?
Right?
So what? It's not like I run the old episodes on a loop on the other phone.
it.
Don't.
We don't.
We don't.
No, we don't.
We don't.
That
It
is the
wouldn't count
KUPD
anyway.
radio.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that's
Which
that
I
runs the
have to
thing.
turn down because my mic is so high
It's-
up that
yeah,
I could
that's
hear it.
fine.
In the background, you just
Yeah.
hear.
So funny.
I,
My
I was
hero.
Like, I thought
Up
I was
until-
going crazy for a minute. I was like, why am I hearing music?
Up until we switched to these mics, you can hear the radio in the background in
To be-
every single episode.
To be fair, I also
I
kept
didn't
the
know.
it's
volume.
wild, yeah.
I kept the volume on that a
That's
lot
funny.
higher back then, just so that I could, because then I would just check it every morning before I went to work to make sure it was still running.
Yeah.
So I'd like pop the door open and listen, and then go, okay, it's good, and then I close it. And if it wasn't, like if I couldn't hear it, I would go back in and restart it, and then go to work.
Oh, not joking. Episode 26, the mic must have been backwards and put on cardioid because you can't hear any of what we're saying.
Cool.
It was like it was at full, I had my Spotify turned up to full blast.
Mm-hmm.
I had like my my sound system at a regular volume that like I was listening to music to, and I literally couldn't hear anything. I thought it was
Oh.
like, oh shit, like maybe there was just no audio in this, and then I just went like this, and it
All the
just
way?
barely came in as I
Nice.
was turning it all the way up.
Wow.
Oops.
Nice.
Yeah, like, and I was
Okay.
just like,
Well.
oh god.
Sorry.
It's like minus
Sorry.
30 decibels. It's insanely quiet.
Sorry.
Oopies.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
It was like my first episode.
Oh.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like we got Florida Man here, but it's like we got Florida Man here. It's like you can't hear shit, and then the rest of the audio is just the radio. Yeah, so it's like really bad. Yeah, it's like it's the radio also sounds like that most of the time.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's like I'm listening to the episodes and I'm like, I know it's listening to us right now.
Yeah.
I'm like, Jesus Christ.
It's okay. I tell everybody that listens to our podcast now. Start at episode 26. That's when things get good. No,
Well,
we
we
say
have-
27
we have
now.
Just say like 30.
Yeah.
Just start them off at 30. The first 29.
We have a little
Don't
bit of a
count.
critical role situation going on where you
Oh,
just like
man.
skip all of the Orion Akaba shit. Like it's just very uncomfortable. The audio is very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Well,
the
I mean,
episodes are good.
To be
There are
fair,
some-
we started this with one Blue Yeti mic set to like Omni, and then we just put it on a tray table
in the middle
between the two of us.
Yeah, in the middle,
of,
of a room. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
and
no,
then we
no.
were just like, ah!
Yeah, no, I'm not complaining about it. I think it's funny. But
And then we used Windows Audio Recorder
yeah,
or
exactly.
whatever.
Yeah, just regular audio recorder.
What'd you do there?
Why-
But
yeah, why
it's a
did
thing
you-
of beauty.
Oh, now it's all sweaty. You're gross.
Why?
Anyway,
We're back.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm just
look
gonna
at that dead space. It's
For
just
anyone-
nothing, and then wow.
for anyone for the audio version of this
Yeah.
podcast.
Can I have
the-
the marijuana, please? Thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, he's got the. What
Yeah,
the
but
what
this is
got
this,
mother.
you need to understand that this is different.
It is different.
Okay.
Double fisting.
Thank you.
It's live resin, so it's not gonna hurt your chest. It's not like the weird vapey stuff that's made now. But I think that's also live resin, right? The WTF.
I don't fucking know.
Who
knows?
knows?
I
They
just
were-
tell him to get me stuff. I honestly am like, I just want weed.
That was the
in
worst
this
motorboat
form.
sound I've ever heard.
That's really funny, Needle, that you say that because I worked at a head shop in Dallas
Yeah.
where there was a really old man, like really old man,
Mm-hmm.
and he would tell me it's just. He would ask me, it's just like, you smoke weed? And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of into sativas this age. He goes like, I don't care, just as long as it gets me high.
That is
It's
literally
like-
me.
And
Yeah.
our generation is
I
just
mean-
coming right back to that.
Yeah.
And I'm the same way. I'm
Okay,
like,
I am like indica or indica leaning hybrid if you can because sativa is difficult for me to go to sleep on. But
yeah.
it happens still. I just have to get more high.
Let me go try. And
Oh, yeah, yeah. It is a real thing.
Yeah.
You just
don't know
gotta
why.
smoke a bunch of sativa to go to bed.
For
Yeah,
some
no shit,
reason,
man.
I don't know why. It just gets like I'm tired, but my brain won't fucking be quiet.
See, that's actually a cool thing. It's there's a portion of the sativa chemical that acts like caffeine.
Oh, I
That's
hate
why
that.
sativa has the
Why?
effect that it does. Yeah, because it attaches to your dopamine receptors in the same way caffeine would. Yeah,
Rude.
and indicas do it in the way of like, fuck, what was it that? It's like melatonin.
Yeah,
Like the
yeah.
way the chemical structure is.
Mhm.
Yeah. So it's.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Now I know.
Drugs are weird.
I learned that from Wiz
Drugs are
Khalifa
weird.
actually.
Nice.
That
Yeah,
tracks.
there was a podcast where he was on, and like in one of his songs, he said, "If there was a marijuanaology, I would be a mentor."
Fuck yeah.
So someone asked him about it, and then he just went on this like 20-minute super scientific spiel because he raises his own plants
Yeah.
and like actually does his own shit. And I've smoked KK, and wow, like it's actually really fucking good.
That's awesome.
It smells.
You better get us some.
It
be
smells
sick.
like flowers, like nice rose garden kind of flowers, and it tastes like fresh cut grass. It's
Ooh.
just so
Ooh.
good.
Weird.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And
I have
it's
weed
a
that
smells like
it's an
fresh cut
indica.
I have no
it's an
idea.
indica leaning
Okay.
hybrid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
'Cause
got
that's
no
all
clue.
he smokes.
I mean,
is
if
Indo.
it's good, it's good.
Oh, yeah,
I
it's
won't
good.
complain. But
I was told by the elder brother once that if the weed smells like a farmer's asshole, it's going to be good. So
Yeah, no,
that's about all I know.
The skunkier it is, the yeah.
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 Beer.
Yeah, bish.
Beer.
You bitch.
Yeah, bish.
You bitch.
I've been listening to a lot of Kendrick Lamar. Let's just.
Yeah, bitch.
I mean, he won.
Yeah,
so-
well, yeah. Well, so I listened to Pimp a Butterfly when it came
Boo
out.
on.
And
to pimp a blah 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 blah.
to Pimp a Butterfly. I know, right? I tripped over my fucking words. But to Pimp a Butterfly, great fucking is a little bit of a hot take. My favorite album from him is Mad City. I just fucking love that record.
Okay.
Because Saints Row 3 has like swimming pools and poetic justice and whatnot. So,
Okay.
but yeah,
It's off.
my love for him fucking respawned during the whole beef.
Hang on.
I can't hear it.
No, it's off.
What the fuck? Okay, now I'm hearing things. I'm crazy. Cool.
It's probably
Are you
this
too
is a
close
little
to the
bit
computer?
rhythmic.
No, I was
and
hearing like a. I was like, what the fuck was that?
schizophrenic break.
You
Yeah.
literally,
Yeah.
dude, because I'm like still hearing it in the breaks in between people talking.
You okay?
No, I don't think I am.
Do you smell toast?
No.
Okay, no stroke. You're fine. It's not a stroke.
There are no waveforms in that little split second.
There's
so you know for a
absolutely
fact
nothing.
we all paused for him to take a sniff. So you can never say we are not concerned about you.
It's like,
I love you, you fucking fuck.
Yeah.
despite the many things that are wrong with you, I can still hear it.
What?
They're the horns of Jericho are in my ear.
Take your headphones off. See what it sounds like.
No, I do actually still hear something.
You're fucking crazy.
No, it actually doesn't sound as muffled now.
There is no
There's
music
literally
music.
there's
whatsoever.
nothing
Everyone
happening.
There's
took their
no
headphones off
music.
and it fucking
There's-
stopped. The universe is gaslighting me right now. This is bullshit.
Is this
That
the
has
Ascension?
happened to me.
Yes.
Hey, look,
No,
I thought you
shit
had
like
to drink
that has
a.
happened to me.
I thought you had to drink a lot more alcohol to get all hallucinogenic on me, but you know, hey.
Dude, I'm telling you, this is
Peyote water.
Right, Jesus Christ, what do you have in that
Please?
fireball thing?
Hopefully just fireball. I don't fucking know.
It is
Dude.
pretty old.
Dude,
Yeah,
if we
dude.
had a
I don't
fucking
hear it.
fireball
I've had more
barrel,
of the he didn't even have any of the fireball. I drank it.
Okay, true.
That makes it
He's
even
vodka.
funnier.
listen to me. If we had a fireball barrel that had like a peyote button just fucking marinating in there, we'd all be partying right now. I promise you.
Fuck yeah, we
Jesus.
would.
Because I don't drink.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't touch the alcohol.
He says wanting to go to the cocktail bar over there on the fucking corner.
I said I'm tempted to drink some sake because it's the one thing I actually miss.
Japanese rice wine is delicious.
It's
We'll
so
take you to
good.
Genghis Grill.
We'll take you to Genghis Grill. Their stuff isn't top shelf, but it's good.
Bro, it's so
Well, see, that's the thing. If we're going to Genghis Grill, I'm just gonna fucking pig out.
Yeah.
yeah, dude.
yeah.
Yeah,
Love that
that's
shit.
listen,
That's
dude.
That's
part
the
of it.
point.
We go to
Yeah,
Genghis
I-
Grill and we expect to spend $50 on food at
Oh,
least.
perfect.
Oh, yeah.
I love that shit.
So
there was-
good.
so where I'm from, there was this place called Lynn's Hibachi,
Mm.
and it was one of the best fucking places ever. I would spend like 50, 60 bucks. I would get the hibachi and pay for the buffet.
It's
and it would
always
just-
Asian food. It's only Asian food that I'm willing to be like, yes, this is worth 50 fucking dollars.
Yeah, because it's very filling. Like the
Oh, it's
seasoning
so
is
good.
usually good.
Even
Like,
when I go to Samurai Sam's, I can get something basic like a fucking orange chicken bowl and be like, no, give me
Right.
double broccoli and some baby corn and I'll be good for fucking like 7 hours.
no, seriously,
Baby
I got
corn
some.
freaks me out.
What?
Baby corn freaks me out.
Really?
Yeah.
It is kind of
It's
like
not
corn,
natural.
but little.
Okay.
Little corn.
You know what?
I
I'll-
can
Not
understand.
I'll
natural.
give that
That's a
to
good
you.
hip hop artist name.
But the fact that it's
Little
just
corn.
something I can eat like a carrot is so wonderful to me.
I don't.
You know what
like-
else you can eat like a carrot?
Carrots.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be a fucking smartass.
I was actually gonna say human fingers, but okay.
I thought you were gonna say carrots.
I really don't like the fact that you brought that up because I talked about my self-cannibalism last night with friends.
Yes.
Oh.
and
Yeah.
I
Well,
watched a
because we
Roadrunner-
brought it up, the thing that's like, oh, well, you can't fucking bite fingers off. It's like, yeah, no, I understand that now because chewing through a chunk of my arm
No,
that
not
wasn't part of
again.
my arm
No.
actually
Blap,
sent alarm
blap.
bells through my brain.
No.
Yes. Anyway.
Yup.
No, like I get that. I know that feeling. It's like
No.
that's why your brain is like, no, you can't do that because when
Okay.
you start, it gets worse.
I do have a question though. I watched a roadrunner eat a bird yesterday.
Okay.
Not a roadrunner.
Well, yeah,
some other
clearly.
kind of bird. Well, no, they do raid other roadrunner nests.
I did not know that.
Yes.
So, when is it considered cannibalism for a bird?
I would say same species.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Well,
just
it's
any
it's
bird.
kind of interesting because
No, like if a roadrunner were to raid a roadrunner
Okay,
and
that's
then
what I
eat the
was
eggs
saying.
or like
Yeah.
That's
peck
what
at
I
the
was
babies.
saying.
I was
Yeah.
having that same thought too, because I was like, how many other species out there actually like commit acts of cannibalism?
Because would it be
Pigs.
cannibalism if we ate gorilla meat? No,
no.
because we're not gorillas,
Right.
even though we're
Right.
very closely related.
Okay,
So
yeah,
me
that's what
feeding-
I was thinking.
It would have
Thank
to be
you.
another human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my coworker was like, no, it's definitely, if it's a bird, it's a bird. Then
No.
that's cannibalism.
That
I was
is
like,
someone
no.
who is scientifically
Well, he's
stupid.
pretty fucking stupid.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
If they just go birds, birds, like Jesus Christ, you have.
I mean, like
Yeah.
technically,
that,
sure,
that's
yes,
biblical
but-
level of scientific knowledge.
Yeah.
Where the Bible literally labels bats as both birds and insects. It's insane.
Welcome to the Bible.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. They're neither.
Yeah.
You having
Are
a
you
moment
still
over there?
having your thing?
You're losing it. aren't
Is
you?
it Raven?
What?
Someone sent something to me, so I was listening
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Dickhead.
We were making sure you weren't going crazy.
Yeah,
No,
it's-
I was using my
checking on
phone
you.
to listen to something someone sent to me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, but thank you for the Roadrunner stance.
Yeah,
I
no,
knew
that-
I was
no.
like,
Yeah.
no. But
Okay,
they
just
do
if
eat
I were
their
to say,
other
like,
Roadrunners.
if you watched a pigeon start to rip off, like, okay, no, sorry, scratch that
I
entirely.
have fed
no.
pigeons at lunch chicken, and they don't
that,
give a shit.
That doesn't count.
Right,
However,
that's what I'm saying.
chickens do cannibalize.
Yes,
That
they
is
do.
that
They
is
do.
like
Yeah.
a known thing that happens. I just there's just something about certain species, I guess, that are like, no, we're okay with this. It's just another kind of white meat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, chickens eat fucking anything, though. Right?
I
Like, they're
really-
kind of like pigs.
I really don't like that we
Pigs
had this
definitely eat everything.
conversation
Just
too,
about.
because yesterday the fucking hamburgers I ate, they tasted like Jimmy Dean's sausage patties. And
okay, so there
with-
was,
but they
there was
were,
probably
like,
some pork in there.
Cooked weird, so it just tasted like I was chewing into myself again, and it
Oh,
actually like
It had that,
no.
like,
Oh,
little
so
leathery-
it wasn't so much
It was like
that
a
it
leathery,
was like,
meaty kind of.
it-
Yeah.
like a
It-
pork thing.
no.
It was more of like how it was prepared, and it came out kind of weird and
Straight up
rubbery.
felt like I was eating a human, and
Ugh.
I was not okay with it.
Okay.
It felt like chewing on a piece of my skin.
Did you get your money back?
Did you
She's
call the
asking
company?
the real fucking questions here.
She's the smartest one in this
The
room.
answer is no, because my
Why?
grandmother bought them.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
you
not
gotta
your money
complain
then.
to to Mima.
Exactly. Well, no. Apparently, my grandfather had some kind of feelings about them being funky too, because he was like,
Really?
"No, they're not okay," and I was like, "There's something fucking wrong with this meat, bro."
Weird.
Ugh.
I'm gonna
It
get.
has begun.
Yeah. I'm gonna have some kind of
Is this
fucking.
the Ascension?
I'm gonna have some
Soylent
kind of
Green.
Well, what is that shit that
It's people.
Yeah. What do you think the Impossible Burgers are?
I'm gonna have?
What do you think
prion disease in,
Impossible
like, 6
Burgers are?
months.
Vegans ground up.
Yeah, it's just vegans eating other vegans. It's a way to get rid of them. It's
It's his turn.
Marijuana.
Marijuana.
So we actually do need to set up the VHS at some point, so we
Okay.
can all watch Clerks.
Okay.
We can stream Clerks. What are you
I
talking about?
have
Well,
a
he has the
VHS copy of
VHS.
Clerks.
So we gotta.
I
gotta
still
do
haven't gone
it.
through those boxes.
Dude,
Okay.
I have
no
the
idea what's
last
sitting in the living
rental
I'll
room.
actually.
slip.
I'll roll us a shitty blunt. So
Yeah.
we can so we can watch Clerks and smoke a shitty blunt
We
in the '90s when it came out.
Rolls the worst blunt asked to leave movie night.
Jesus.
Fucking
wait.
kick me out.
God damn it. Now I gotta edit things,
I'm
you
sorry.
bitch.
You kicked me off the pod because it's just.
It's just shit.
gotta
edit things.
we could just plug in that little itty bitty TV that has the VHS.
It's okay, you
already in
absolutely
there, and
That's
we
what-
all just
that's-
huddle
yeah.
around the
Yeah.
little itty bitty
That's what-
screen.
We'll just put it like right over there.
That's what.
You got room for it?
Yep.
I'll
I got
sit
a power
next to the
strip over there
radiation
somewhere.
TV. It'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it's great. Good stuff.
I loved putting my forehead against them, feeling the
yeah.
static.
I used to do that too. I was the kid who would like rub my feet on the carpet and then like put my hand on it and go
Yeah.
like, ooh.
No, I just my forehead.
Unlimited
I liked-
power.
Yeah, literally.
Just my
I
head.
had those movies too. So
I
you
liked
bet
it on
you-
my nose.
I didn't like it on my
Like,
nose.
I-
It had to be on my forehead because I liked feeling it like move my hair. And
yep.
it, like-
cool sensation. Yeah.
I don't
So
know. I don't
it
know.
was recently revealed that the CIA used a quote unquote Star Wars fan website as a pass through to get messages across to secret agents in other countries.
What the fuck?
I
so
kind of
that
believe
this
that.
this has done nothing other than tell me that I am valid when I look at motherfuckers that have stupid Star Wars takes and say that's a government psyop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, congratulations, your entire argument is invalidated.
I don't. I think I've seen 4 of the 6 movies, and after that I gave up. I just didn't care.
Me too.
I actually really like the Disney series that are coming out so far. Not the
Wait,
movies;
yeah.
they suck. But
Ahsoka and like
Yeah,
the
like
I
the
saw season
Mandalorian
1
and
of The
Boba Fett.
Mandalorian.
Well, I think we just talked about.
well,
this
if you're
on
not into like
pod.
sci-fi space operas,
It's not that I'm not into them. It's just that I feel like there's too much hype around those specifically.
It's because we don't get enough of it. They overplayed
Yeah.
it in the 80s when shit was still so far out of reach that we could only fantasize about it. But now that we realize
Now
we're
we have
living in a
too much of it.
dystopian nightmare, we're trying to think of something better. So we want to fantasize about not being here.
Well,
But it's still
Yeah.
just space fascism at the end of the day.
yeah, but when I want to fantasize about not being here, I imagine myself on Rick's poop world.
You're not
So-
allowed to
Yes.
poop there. I
Yes.
still want
One
to go
toilet to rule them all.
Excuse you. I still want to go to Boob World.
Oh, well, there's that too.
They
So-
never went, huh?
They never went
So
to the
sci-fi
Yeah.
space comedies.
I mean, I saw Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Spaceballs was fine.
Fucking incredible.
Spaceballs is great.
I don't
love
know.
it.
My brain liked cartoons.
I
Brain liked cartoons.
like the Jay and Silent Bob super
The-
groovy cartoon movie.
The only
Everyone forgets about that one.
the only superhero thing that I've ever really paid attention to, like with all the Marvel and DC stuff that's come out in the past 20 fucking years, the only live action superhero thing that I've actually like really paid attention to is The Boys. And it's only because they're not scared to go where shit actually would be if superheroes were real.
No,
Yes.
that's literally why the Boys comic
Yeah.
series was created.
Right.
Because the comic, when it was originally published, it was very sanitized, like
No.
era of
Yeah.
comics. So like Punisher came out, the
Yeah.
Boys, Watchmen was written, like all that stuff
Yeah.
to counter all of that.
Sure.
So
Controversial statement. I actually really like the way that the Into the Spider-Verse movies were
Hold it up.
animated.
I did like the animation style,
I
but I
think it
haven't
was
seen that
really
movie all the way through.
Phenomenally animated. I don't
It's
like a lot
great.
of people
It's a good
complain that
movie.
it's very like Borderlandsy and that you can tell it's animation.
it's cartoon
It's
cell
like-
shaded.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's
But-
like whatever, man. It's a great fucking film, and it really captures like the this is supposed to be a comic book world kind of thing.
Yeah, when people complain about how directors like choose to style their movie, it's just like that's the point.
It's like,
Exactly,
congratulations,
yeah,
you
that's
it's
like
like you
exactly like
missed
yeah.
it,
It's just
yeah.
like it's an animated movie based off of a comic book series. You don't think they're gonna go with like cell shaded?
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like you're really gonna
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
sit there and watch Kick-Ass and tell me that it's not like just the narrator retelling the story.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Something like that.
it
That's literally
works.
all it is.
Yeah, it works because you're seeing it like the movie is taking it from his
Yes,
perspective. So it's
exactly.
like those
Yeah.
narrations and work.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think if you haven't seen Kick-Ass, I think you would actually enjoy
I,
that one.
I think
Because it's not
I'm
a
pretty
superhero
sure
movie.
that's the one where Chloe Grace Moretz is like the tiny purple girl who is
Nick
the daughter
Cage's
of
daughter.
Nick. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
And
yeah.
he's like the
I have
Batman
seen-
ripoff.
I have seen
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
I
It's
watched like the first half.
yeah. The
I don't know
Kick-Ass.
why.
Even if you're not into like superhero stuff, it's because Kick-Ass isn't like. It's not.
It's not a
kick-
superhero
Yeah, it's
thing.
not a superhero movie. It's just
yeah.
like this kid has damaged nerves and like is like, what the fuck do I do with
And
this?
they actually
Yeah.
made a movie about that recently too,
Mhm.
which was called something. I can't remember it. Great, cool.
That
Whatever.
one movie
No.
with
Well,
that one guy.
He's
right,
the dude
yeah.
from Barry, isn't he?
I don't fucking know. I
fucking
don't
know.
know.
The movie
Who's
where the
Barry?
stuff happens with
Yeah.
that one guy. Yeah. I know. what
You
you're
know the
talking
guy.
about. Yeah.
The
looking
guy.
it up
He's
right
now.
dating the girl.
Yeah,
You know the girl.
And he's got the hair. He's got the hair. It's like either short or long, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
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 Short or long.
Yeah, and he wore those clothes that one time.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh my God. Yeah, that dude.
His look on that red carpet. Oh,
Oh, dude.
That was
At that one place for the
I
movie.
fucking
yeah.
hate all
Yeah.
of this.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
you don't. This is great.
It's so good.
this is
so
actually
fucking good.
fucking
Stupid
hilarious.
It's
Novocaine.
either my favorite or not. I don't know.
Novocaine?
The movie is called Novocaine and is Jack Quaid.
okay.
Oh, okay.
He cannot feel pain.
Okay.
He has like a nerve disease.
Well, Jack
where-
Quaid isn't. That's the guy from fucking The Boys, isn't
That's
it?
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
I
that's
think
who
so.
it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's him.
I also confuse him with the guy who played Barry.
Yeah, you were way off.
Yeah,
Barry's that guy from SNL. I'm pretty sure.
that's right. Yeah,
There you go.
Bobby Moynihan. No, it's not Bobby Moynihan.
A piece of buttered toast.
Welcome to the 126th annual SNL,
Ladies and gentlemen,
starring Bobby Moynihan.
a lawn chair.
Christ,
A lawn chair.
in a lawn chair.
No, a folding chair.
Yeah, it was a folding chair.
I'm just making fun of
Oh.
this
Oh,
from the pay-per-view.
well,
No,
fuck you then.
and I am saying, ladies and gentlemen, a lawn chair.
Oh,
That is our mystery guest, the lawn chair.
Welcome to the show launcher.
I can dream, Harold.
Welcome.
Anything
to the
you'd like to
internet.
say? Absolutely riveting.
Jesus. What did you punch? Because I felt it. Oh, okay.
Our guest. He punched our guest.
You
Yeah.
punched our guest. How
Fucking-
dare you?
No.
Resting my foot
I
upon our
sack
guest.
tapped our guest.
Well,
Oh,
Get it right.
okay. I think it liked it. It's okay.
anything to touch balls.
It's not gay. unless the
Anything to
balls
get the
touch.
back of my knuckles to touch some
Oh
balls.
my god.
Just light. Just a little light.
Jesus.
You ever been fisted ankle deep?
I think
which
that
way
would
do you
be
start?
footsie.
No.
No.
Have you ever been
no,
footsied
no,
ankle
no,
deep?
no, no,
Starts
no.
with the fist.
I'm going to climb in that motherfucker like a cave diver.
That's what I imagined.
Oh my God.
I was on your same wavelength.
Oh my God.
Cave
Like
divers
that one
when
dude
they
from
see
Nutty
an-
Putty Cave.
Yeah.
You just get stuck in the anus.
Cave divers when they see an opening less than 6 inches.
Dude,
It's 127 hours. The real game.
just thinking about cave diving gives me fucking anxiety.
Yeah. Listen,
See, same, but I still watch cave diving accident
I will
videos.
Absolutely.
I
Shout out to
go
Scary
out-
Interesting. That
I
shit
can't-
freaks me out at
I'll-
3 in the morning.
Okay.
I'll
I have
go
watched
into
a
a
few of
cave.
those, but I
Yeah.
can't.
I've been in
Oh,
a cave. I
Well,
have,
yeah,
yeah,
I've
oh, yeah,
been in a
we'll-
cave
we'll
as
go,
well.
We'll go into caves. I'm fine with
Sure.
that. I
Yeah.
am not going into any kind of space that is smaller than me or looks smaller than
Yeah.
anyone
Yeah,
in my
see,
party.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the
major-
difference.
That's what.
Yeah,
I'll walk.
exactly.
I'll walk into a cave.
Yeah.
I'll go
Yeah.
visit the dirt man.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna crawl on my belly at a
Little
45
pillow
degree
for the dirt man.
at a 45 degree angle downwards
beautiful.
before I have to take a sharp fucking turn.
No, see, look, when a passageway is called the birth canal, I'm not going anywhere the
No.
fuck near that.
No.
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
give
I'm good.
a
Been
shit.
through
You
it
know?
once. I don't want to do it again.
Like,
Karchner Caverns, though, let's fucking
Oh,
go.
no, hang on. Actually, though, because I've been to Karchner Caverns.
So have I.
And it's beautiful.
Mhm.
But you know it. They have the same tracks that they walked through in the 80s.
Yeah.
They're still there. Those
Yeah.
are the only ground that any of the park rangers tread when they have to go in there.
Right.
They had to crawl through some shit to get there,
Mhm.
and then they bored the
Oh.
visitor shit
Bored.
into it.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah.
none of what
Bored.
you're walking through is natural. So imagine being the motherfucker who had to crawl through the muck to find that thing.
No, see, like
Thrill
the
seekers.
the people that I find incredibly impressive, just in general, are the cave diving incident rescuers.
Mm.
Those motherfuckers,
Yeah.
they've
Mhm.
done so many adventures that they know how
Mhm.
to get people out of the most insane situations.
Yeah, you wrap
And-
a rope around their ankles
Yeah.
and pull.
Yeah, no, seriously. But while that person who's stuck or like whatnot is freaking the fuck out, they're getting themselves in the same situation,
Yeah.
but staying completely fucking calm, no emotion, just like, all right, we're gonna go ahead and tie this around you and go ahead and pull me out, Bobby. All right, let's go. And then they're just doing it.
Yep.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're just and then they just fucking disappear into the night. You know, when the rescue is over. And then the fucking the underwater cave divers.
No. Oh, yeah, no.
That shit makes me
Those
sick
are the people
because
that I-
already am have
yeah.
a fear of
Oh,
water.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Organized.
Growing up in Florida, there's a bunch of blue holes and stuff like that, lagoons that people go diving, and one of the world's
Diving and noodling.
yeah, right.
Fucking
one of
noodlers.
one of the world's most dangerous blue hole lagoons is in Florida. It's
Yeah.
like 100 miles or so from where I grew up.
Mhm.
Fucking dude, I look at those people and I'm like, you just have a death wish.
They have to.
Like that's like what
why
the
else?
fuck?
Yeah.
Like
People
cavers
like me.
already have to deal with shit, you know, like and God forbid rain happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the ground is saturated. They're getting fucking flooded the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Potentially drown.
Yes.
yeah, but you're actively putting yourself underwater and then going into a cave
Yeah.
with limited air supply.
No.
You're living life on hard mode on purpose.
There are no fingerprints deep
It's like what the
underwater.
fuck? It's like
There-
you just want life to be Elden Ring. Fuck
Well,
off. Like
all I imagine is like their life is so easy that they need to do something to make it difficult.
right? Like how easy is your life? How
Yeah.
cushy do you
Yeah.
do you need to be
Basically.
That's why
to,
my
to be like
speed
I'm
are-
going to put myself in absolute
Titan
harm's
submarine.
way. Well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rush was
Limbaugh.
The fact,
I'm glad he's dead.
the fact that his
Is he dead?
wife.
Oh yeah, he
he's
died
been
a few
dead
years,
for
yeah.
years.
And he died
Yeah.
from cancer.
Oh, I don't know.
Where you been?
Yeah.
Not on the internet.
Okay.
Oh no, the internet celebrated when
Yeah.
the fuck
Census Fail wrote a song.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
You
fucking
still didn't
Buddy wrote a
realize he
song.
was dead?
Yeah. Look,
No,
I don't
because it
cheer-
talks about the song talks about when he's alive. So what?
Okay.
I don't cheer on the deaths of many people, but there are a few
Mother Teresa.
in history. Yeah, exactly. Like Mother
Saddam
Teresa,
Hussein.
like
Oliver North.
Oh,
What?
Lord.
Oliver North.
Okay.
The Iran Contra.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, Oliver North.
yeah.
Okay.
Did you really forget Ollie North?
Yeah.
I never
forgot the
forget
name.
Ollie
Ollie
North.
North.
Yep.
I forgot the
That's why I
name. Yeah,
remember.
Yeah, because of the fucking stupid song.
yeah.
Thanks,
Yeah.
American
basically.
Dad.
Yep.
Yep.
I must not have made it that far into the show.
No,
It's
I
like
didn't
season
either.
1.
Oh well.
Yeah, when Stan
Yeah, no,
digs
I
in
didn't.
his
well,
fucking
season
carpet
3,
for his gold.
4, maybe.
I don't know.
I don't know about you, but I'm gonna sneak back in his house while those white people sleeping and get that gold.
Yeah, trying to quote something that has a longer quote than you expected while holding in a hit. That's Jesus. Okay,
All
you
right.
can stop coughing
No.
directly into the mic because it's clipping everything.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Oh, beautiful.
No, it's more it's clipping the headphones.
Yeah, that too.
Anyway,
Well, I know we were in the
I
middle
was-
of a conversation like a minute ago.
And now I don't remember what
it was about Oliver North.
I think
No.
It was about people that we would, not be sad if they died.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oliver North.
Okay. Ollie
Yeah.
North.
Ollie North. What about you?
You know, that's how they did the lightsaber
Me.
sounds
I
in
know.
Star Wars.
Yeah. Just
That doesn't count. 'Cause you wouldn't
Why?
be able to feel it anyway. You wouldn't be able to enjoy the ramifications of it.
Yes, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
I would
You
be
wouldn't
dead.
be here.
Exactly.
Oh my
That's
God,
what I
that doesn't
want.
count!
Yes, it does. It counts.
Here we are having our own little fucking adventure.
That's kind of how every episode breaks down.
It
Two of us
really
pair up
is.
and just
Yeah.
go for it while the other two
Yeah.
stare at each other like fucking
Yeah,
idiots.
there's always a couple. There's always a couple of ugga bugga movements. It's just, yeah.
And welcome to the Modern Caveman podcast, where we still don't understand English and still like to make unga bunga.
Unga bunga, bugga bagaba. Now Swifty over there is just
I'm just having
a fucking moment. Yeah.
That's because I can spin my mic stand.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Sorry.
Noodles
I'll
is ending
fucking-
that adventure.
Yeah, I'll hold it if that's gonna be a problem.
Beep.
Now point it towards
Just start screaming. God damn it. All right.
Yeah.
you. Okay.
God can't help us now.
God left a long
He
time
never
ago.
could.
Yeah.
I actually read so it was a really garbage, no sleep script. I'm just gonna be honest with you. The writing was horrible. I'm sorry.
It's the
Most
internet.
no
Go on.
sleep stuff
But
nowadays is
The concept was really fucking cool.
yeah.
It was God is creation, whatever. You die. This person was dead for 6 minutes and experienced heaven. And then there's the first area where you get judged. There's the second area where everyone is told nothing and they're given this material to make something. And then there's the third heaven, those who are worthy, they get to see the truth. And it's this giant fucking orb, Destiny style, and the materia is being used to make chains to restrain God, and that heaven
Huh.
itself is a prison to restrain God, because in creating existence, he thought he made a mistake, and if he breaks free, everything will be destroyed.
That is a very interesting concept.
That actually,
Yeah.
I looked at that and I went, someone with a brain could fucking go wild with this as a script,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh,
Remind me about
yeah.
it later.
I will. I'll
That's
send
some,
it to
like-
you.
That's like Lovecraftian,
It-
eldritch
Yeah.
shit.
They
yeah.
the writing is so cheesy and it's bad, and I'm like, dude, you have something here. You fucking have something here, and you just executed it so
Yeah,
poorly.
basically, they just
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
sit down with a writer
Yeah.
or an
Yeah, yeah,
editor,
yeah.
and yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a
Dude.
4-part series. I'll send it to you. It's
Yeah,
Yeah,
fucking
put it.
great.
Drop it in the group chat.
I will.
because I definitely want to
Yeah.
read that.
Yeah, it
One of
was
my favorite things to do is
awesome.
write scripts,
Oh,
like do
dude.
movie scripts
Thi-
and stuff like
this
that.
Shit,
So yeah,
This shit could make a fucking $1 million film for real. I feel like in the right hands.
I would almost like to do like a radio play of it first.
Oh,
that
yeah,
would
like a
be
War of the
interesting.
Worlds.
Yeah, like we're all like.
Well, no,
like
it's
how
like
we're
a,
doing
like a
this,
fake
but,
Joe
like,
Rogan
yeah.
podcast, and you have a survivor that experienced this, and they come and they talk about
As an
their-
interview?
Yeah, and it's like I
It's
don't
all
want
told
like
through an interview.
yeah,
That would
Yeah.
be cool.
like
I think my favorite no sleep story that I ever read was about the woodland staircase.
Oh,
Do you remember
that's
that
one?
one?
Of my favorite
I
ones.
don't
yeah.
remember that one.
That's so
It
good.
was this
I
whole
built
story
it in
about
Minecraft
nice.
because I love this
It was
story,
it was a story about a guy who was going on a hiking trip with his dog, and then like one of the park rangers at the beginning of the trail, you know, because I've always at the little buildings like
Yes.
wherever. The guy was like, hey, like, you know, enjoy blah blah blah, but like if you see any staircases, don't go near them or whatever, right? And so like the MC like walks off into the woods to take the trail. And then his dog like takes off into the woods for a second, and so he follows the dog, and he comes to this weird clearing with just like a fucking staircase in the middle of this clearing, and he's like, I was told not to do anything with these, and then his dog like runs up the staircase and fucking disappears, and he can't find it anywhere.
Oh, his dog?
His dog.
Oh,
That's
Yeah,
kind of
I know.
sad. Puppy dog.
where'd he go?
Uh,
The doggy
we
got
don't know.
exploded.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's I think it. Oh god, I don't want to give away the fucking ending.
Don't.
No, because like that's not where the story ends.
No.
No,
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 There's-
because there was
there's
like
a lot more
that
to
was like
it.
a 5 or 6 part
Yeah.
like thing, wasn't
Mhm.
it?
Yeah, it was like a 5 or 6 part.
God damn it, where is it?
And only
I'm looking for it.
Gotta be
Yeah.
at least fucking 85 degrees in this room.
The
It's
house
warm
says
in here.
77.
Bitch.
Well, it's not reading the temperature in this room, and the vent is still closed.
Oh fuck, I forgot about that.
Oh, the vent is
You're
closed.
fucking
Yes,
son of a
because
bitch.
air does not go to our bedroom.
rock and roll
damn.
McDonald's. Rock and roll McDonald's.
Better?
If you don't want Wesley Willis,
Um,
you should get the fuck
You
so-
out.
feel it? Do
okay,
you feel
so
it now,
there's
Mr.
this-
Krabs?
I don't feel it now, Mr. Krabs.
I feel it on the back of my neck.
Well, lucky you.
Okay.
It'll make its way.
I can feel it coming in my ass tonight.
Wow.
Oh Lord.
Ew. No.
Sorry.
Take it back.
That takes me back to the conversation we had about traveling back in time and going into your old body. You were just sitting there 1 minute watching TV, and then all of a sudden, buy Bitcoin.
Buy Bitcoin! Do it! You need to buy it now!
Okay, so, I hope this is it. Okay, yeah. This is my favorite, and I saw it recently. It was posted 3 years ago on Oddly Terrifying.
Well, don't read the whole
it's-
thing. Let's make an
No, no, no.
episode out of
No,
our
no, this-
favorite, like, whatevers.
Oh,
Content, sir.
like okay, yeah.
Content, sir.
So, oh yeah. Then I'll save it because this is definitely one of those ones that it's like you just read the whole thing. It's
What was the
just,
main gist?
It's just a blurb.
Oh.
So, a kid and his grandfather go on a hunting trip for his 19th birthday, and they see something.
Do they say something?
No, that's the thing. I'll leave it at that.
Good, because there's a storm coming.
It took
There's
their
a storm
fucking
coming.
mouths
There's a storm-
away. And oh my god, it's here!